Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm a Leeds United Day and I'll just first of all say thank you for yesterday as well. Nearly 5,000 of you viewed that video, 200 people liked it and almost 200 people commented as well. So that was the record on this channel to be able to get that many stats, that many views, that many likes within one day. So I just want to say thank you. And also welcome to the next 35 people who subscribe to the channel. I'm a Leeds United Day and if you've not seen my videos before, or if you're new to this channel, I try to upload on a daily basis for you surrounding Leeds United news, good news, positive news, transfers, anything like that. So if you are enjoying my content, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. It really does help grow the channel. And when we get to 1.5k, there will be a giveaway, and when we get to 2k, there'll be another giveaway as well. So let's get into today's video. And it goes to show, doesn't it, that you guys didn't really want Steven Gerrard to be there. I mean, there's still reports now that he is still available. He's still wanting to speak to Radrizzani and Victor Orta with the job at Elland Road. I mean, he would have been him and Gary McAllister, but the amount of comments I've seen now where from even Aston Villa fans saying that he wouldn't really fit the job, he wouldn't really do anything that great, especially now since Michael Beale, I think now, who's at Rangers, isn't his assistant coach or isn't really with Steven Gerrard anymore, and obviously now it would be him and Gary McAllister. But obviously today Fabrizio Romano has given us an update on a couple of managers who was linked to the job, and it's not really good news. I mean, Pochettino was obviously one of the key targets that obviously all the Leeds United fans wouldn't mind seeing it in, but at the same time, if we was to be realistic, it wasn't going to be true. So now Fabrizio Romano has come out and stated that Pochettino isn't going to be the next Leeds United manager and isn't going to be, in a sense, coming to the Leeds United anytime soon. And as well, there is another guy, the River Plate manager, Gallardo or something like that, who's come out and stated that he doesn't really think that it would be the best time to join Leeds United at this present stage with how where they are in the league and how the club is going at the moment. If it was more of a summer project and it was more of links in towards the summer, he would have probably have come to Elland Road. So Fabrizio Romano has now stated that Pochettino isn't going to be coming towards the club, and now Gallardo isn't going to be coming to the club either. But today we're going to be talking about the main man, the ex Ajax coach, and to me, I don't know really too much about him, but I've done a little bit of research, so here's a bit of information to understand who he is. Before we do, I just want to give a quick little shout out to the Leeds United Ultras. I mean, we spoke a little bit off there, we've spoke a little bit behind the scenes, but I just want to say thank you so much to him for giving me this information, or even information in the past. He does fantastic or in-depth tactical breakdowns of managers, of players, of teams and stuff like that, and it's quite interesting as well. So if you go over to his channel, check him out. It's called the Leeds United Ultras, I believe, or the Leeds Ultras. I just go give him a quick subscribe, and he's the one who gave me this information today about the Ajax manager. So just go over to his channel, give him a subscriber, and say that you're coming from the Leeds United Daily. Oh, today there's been news as well, like it's been going around. I don't know how many people know about this guy, but he's called Alfred Schreuder. I think that's how you say it. I'm not very good at pronouncing names. I always butcher the names, but he is a Dutch manager. I think I believe that he worked under Eric when he was at Ajax, but he hasn't really succeeded that well at Ajax this season. The fans wanted him to go. The club finally sacked him, and his I don't know. He's a type of manager who I don't really want. He plays similar system to Erik ten Hag, a 4-2-3-1 wide, and it's in the sense it's the type of manager that we've been looking for. He's got in the sense that the same blueprint as like Bielsa, Raya, and the other types of managers that we are looking for as well. But to me, I feel like Victor Orta and Radrizzani have got all this wrong. I mean, when they sacked Bielsa, they had a plan in place, and within 24 to 48 hours, Jesse Marsch was through the door, and we had a new manager. And at the time, it was quite positive with how he was going about things, with how he was coming across with his philosophy, with his ideas, and obviously in a sense he must have persuaded Radrizzani and Victor Orta with the amount of goals he was conceding. Obviously he would have said that he would have tightened up the defence. He tried to, it didn't work. It was getting defeats and still conceding 2-3 goals every game, and it was, in the end, it wasn't meant to be. And I feel like Alfred is similar to that. He is conceding around about, I think it was about 2.1 goals per game, but scoring about 2.75 goals per game as well. And with the record of Leeds United and with how poor our defence has been in the past, or even under Jesse Marsch, we need a manager now who's going to come in and solidify that defence, and who's going to make us, in a sense, a little bit more difficult to break down, and to be difficult to defeat. I'm not saying he's a bad coach, because he's not, because in 18 games he won 9, drew 7 and lost 2, so that was a point average about 1.82% per game. So I don't know why Ajax, I think there was 5th in the Eredivisie league, and I think with the caliber of Ajax as a team as a whole, I think the chairman is so used now. It's a little bit like Rangers and Celtic, isn't it? It's like more so like Celtic, where they dominate that league every single year and get into the Champions League and stuff like that. But obviously with the players like Anthony and Martinez all leaving and stuff, I mean, they've got a fantastic academy, so there's no excuse there. But with them being 5th at the time, I feel like that's the reason why he was sacked, because like I said, they're just so used to winning that league or becoming in the Champions League spot. And at the moment, I think they are 4th or 5th in the Eredivisie, and I think that's why they sacked him. He did a good job at Club Brugge as well, though. I don't know if he was a manager there or if he was assistant coach, and he only lost 1 game in 19, and that was like over a 2.6% win rate or something like that, or per point, I don't know. So to me, he's not a bad coach. I just don't think he would be suited for the Premier League, because he hasn't really got, in my opinion, the experience or the reputation of other types of manager. And this is where we come on to as well. And we mentioned about Nuno, Santos. There was some people more so, it was more so on Instagram actually. There was a few positives on YouTube, but at the same time with Nuno Santos, I did a little bit more research actually, and it kind of surprises me how good he did at Wolverhampton Wanderers. I know people were in a sense comparing him to the tenure he had at Tottenham, because I mean, I think he only had about 4.6% win rate when he was at Tottenham, but he played a 4-2-3-1 system to be able to fit the players I had, whereas at Wolverhampton Wanderers, he implemented his own system, a 3-4-3, and then that could go into a 3-5-2 and then a 5-4-1 when defending. So with the results, he was, in a sense, he was fighting for Europa League a couple of seasons in a row. I think they finished 7th or 8th 2 consecutive seasons in a row, and then he was harshly sacked after when they finished in 10th. So to me, I feel like in his first season, a 60% win rate, and then in the second season he had a 54% win rate, and then obviously when he was at Tottenham he had a 44% win rate. So to me, when he was at Tottenham, I mean, when he was at Wolverhampton Wanderers, the players he knew how to bring the best out of him. Fair enough, it was more sort of a counter-attacking formation, which is fair enough, but at the same time he's very, very solid when it comes to the defence. And I believe now he's in Saudi Arabia and he's playing the 4-3 at the back as well, and that's in a sense, to me, it's a very modern formation now. It's either the 4-3-3 or the 3-5-2 or the 3-4-3 formation, because I mean, a lot of managers now around the world are using this type of formation, and to me, now looking at it, I wouldn't mind Santos coming in. I don't want Steven Gerrard coming in. I mean, that'd be a poor appointment by the board, and plus as well, I don't really want Gary McAllister coming back to the club either. But to me, I felt like Nuno would be a fantastic addition to the club. But anyway, guys, Pochettino isn't coming to the club. Gallardo isn't coming to the club, and 5 managers now in total. There is a Norwegian manager, but I don't know how to say his name. Is on the radar at Leeds United. So Pochettino isn't coming in. Gallardo said he doesn't really want to come in, and I feel like Nuno Santos would be a great signing or a great addition to Leeds United in general. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below, would you take the Ajax manager? Would you take Nuno at the club? Just comment down below. Let's have a little bit of discussion about it, and we'll see you in the match post-match reaction tomorrow, and I'll see you later. Peace.